When you look at a river in the mountains in the winter, it's easy to look at it and almost think of it as something that's fairly sterile. You see ice and you see snow and extremely cold water. And it's hard to imagine that there's anything living inside the water itself. And the reality is there's a lot of bug life, and because of that, there's a lot of fish still moving around. There's a simple purity to it. Fundamentally, there's only a couple differences. It's cold, and the fishing's a little bit harder, you know? But like that's really all that it is. Gearing up is really similar to the way that you gear up when you're going skiing. You just happen to be wearing a pair of waders instead of your ski pants. There's a little more of a challenge to fishing in the winter, just because you're hunting a little bit more to find fish, and they aren't coming up to the surface as easily. You know, with colder water, the fish are not quite as active, but there's a certain intrigue to that, trying to convince a fish that he's hungry when maybe he might be a little bit too cold to eat otherwise. It's so rare to really see a lot of other people out there. You get to experience winter in the wild in a way that nobody else really gets to. And that's becoming harder and harder to do in anything.